Hello my beautiful peoples, we are back again for yet another unboxing, and this one is relevant to games that we are going to play this month. So March 2026 we have a game called Heckna coming out for specifically from us. It was kickstarted quite a while ago, and one of our beautiful members has allowed us early access to their kickstarted box set, and I get to unbox it and share it with you all. So Heckna is based on the game system D&D 5e. Rather than being a standalone, it's played with that rule set. Obviously I need to do a bit more details into exactly how it's played and where things are specific to Heckna. But first of all, I'm sorry, but can I just share this absolutely spectacular box? Ooh, our skylight. Yeah, it's amazing looking. I haven't opened it because I purposely wanted to make sure that I did it with EU guys. And so let's get into it because I'm so excited. First up, what we have, obviously, the Kickstarter, what you got depended on how much you put into it, but these are some of, if not all, the things available. First, we have our very specific dice, made to look like a little box of popcorn. Again, super snazzy, and you'll see right at the back there, I'll see if I can turn it around. We've got one which sits with different colours, and if I just sneak that one out there, as always, got a little funky on the D20, on the 20 of the D20. So starting off strong with my very favourite dice, looking like popcorn. We also have animated spell cards. So I'm just going to very quickly pretend I can open this with my absolute talons. Right, here we go. Let's have a quick squiz. Oh, okay. It looks like they have the protective coating still on them, so you might see a few bubbles, but I think that's actually literally the plastic to protect them from when they're made. And they are, can we see that? Holographic. Absolutely loving that. There is some, turn around so you can see, there is some really snazzy looking ones in there, so that'll be super fun to go through. Okay, many questions, fewer answers, but absolutely loving that. Let's move on. We have so much to get through and I'm super excited, so I'm like rattling through this. We also have a glorious dice bag included with this one. She said unable to open it, which is looking like, ooh, very nice. So it is literally a Heckna popcorn bag. There's a hardboard on the bottom as well, so as you fill that with dice, it will hold its shape and not just become a sack type scenario. Inside you've got really nice red lining to go with the kind of theme of the box style. Looks really good quality. The print is good, feels nice in hand, and wee bit tight on the pull, but I think overuse and time that will become a little bit easier. But then you also know that your dice aren't going anywhere, so swings and roundabouts. We also have included a very, I'm just going to unfold this for you, cutie patootie DM screen, which I'm going to flip out for you and show you the art first. Ooh. So this carnival, like horror carnival theme, absolutely on point with their art. Cannot fault it. And on the inside, you've got rules, maps, artwork. Don't want to give too much away by letting you see too much. It's got random encounters for the different areas that you can reach. It's got Heckna's Handy Helpers, which is like basically your cheat sheets, which is banging. Everybody needs that when they're trying out something new, especially for the Chaos Goblin that is me. Having something I can really quickly refer to. The great thing about how they've done this one is because, if I just flip this around really quick, because they've separated out each section with a different colour, even though, especially on this side, it seems a little bit itty bitty kitty committee, it gives you the opportunity to be able to just scan through it really quickly because you're not trying to break the text up yourself. So super awesome. Loving that. Obviously, it sits slightly shorter than your average DM screen. I don't think that would be a problem per se, because I feel like it actually goes pretty wide round. But it is, if I put that on the table, it is coming up a wee bit shorter in height than some of the others. Not all. Now let's open this beautiful box. Now, there might be some things that are doubled up. That's fine. We love a double up. Who doesn't want more for their money? Okay, straight off the bat, yes, we have another DM screen. We've already looked at that. It's beautiful. It's lovely. And hey, by having multiple, that means that not only can we have one for display and one for use, because who doesn't want that in their life? It also means if anything happens, if it gets damaged, I mean, who knows? We've all been there. We've all got playbooks from our past that are held together with hopes and dreams. It means that you have a spare. What else have we got in here? Oh, there is so much stuff. This is so exciting. Okay, we have a map. But this isn't any old map. This is a cloth map. So you've got a level of durability there. Only printed on one side, just to be open and honest. So I'm just going to let you all see that. Really nice print. Really good quality print. I don't know how well you could see that because it was in front of my face. But up close, it's been done really well. The corners, like the sides, the way that they've been stitched, I know for a fact is going to really increase that longevity as well. And it's going to last longer than a paper map, period. So I'm loving that. We also have here, they've given us a box. Obviously, I've just popped up the sides there so you can have a look at it, for your reference cards. So that means that once you've unpacked them, you have somewhere safe to keep them all where they're not just going to spread out through the box. So I love that kind of pre-thought out, what's going to make this better for the people buying and playing this game. Very thoughtful and very appreciated. Oh, there's so many things. Sorry, I'm getting so excited. You can't see anything, and it's just, anyway, while I fangirl over here for a hot minute, we've got a box here of our Shuffled Stories Engine Random Encounter deck. So obviously, similar to probably the random encounters that are printed on the inside of the DM screen, we have these. Now, because I'm not going into the actual mechanics of the game, because I've always said I won't do that for unboxings. This is where my talons are failing me again. I can't get the plastic off. And I don't want to maul on it like an absolute animal. Yeah, I'm not getting into this apparently. One moment, please. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. Not that you know how much time elapsed, but too much time elapsed. Score 1 for Hit Point Express. This is industriously packed and really, really nice. So, obviously, all of them have the same print on them, but it's really nice quality. The cards are slightly textured on the text side, which I quite like. It makes for a nice deck to hold. Good size and good print on them. I like that. Again, comes with the box for storage, which means you don't need to figure that one out, which is super cool. Oh, sorry. Okay, here, what do we have? Ooh. So, again, I might have to pause this if this doesn't want to open. I have beat you. Right, super. So, sliding this on open, we have our various different bad guys, I'm straight up assuming here. Super snazzy. The artwork is nice. Don't know if, can you actually see any of that? I'll do it this way. Don't know why I'm making your life harder. So, the artwork, we've got a bit of a combination. So you can see there's a bit of a shift as it goes through. But super snazzy. Loving this. The artwork is just so on point. Okay, so Obviously, if horror carnivals are not your thing, do not even. But super snazzy. This seems to be a combination of a variety of different things. Mean people and items as well, because this is the belt of spider strength, which is pretty snazzy. Like I say, I can go into more if there is anybody out there who's interested. This one does not come with its own box, as in like its own individual box, but that's fine. We also have more of our reference cards. I'm not going to open each and every one of them right now. I feel like you waiting for me to do that is an absolute overuse of your time. Sorry, I get distracted. But they look pretty snazzy, right? If I open one of them, purely because it starts with blue suede shoes, and who doesn't want to try and open that? Oh no, it's going to do it to me again. Okay, yeah, these ones I might not be opening because it's going to have to get a kniffy out or use my teeth like a beast. One moment. Pretend you didn't see that. It's fine. I'm functional. I'm a real person. This is legit. Ha ha ha. There we go. Right. I appreciate you bearing with me on this. This is going to become a very long unboxing if I'm going to do each and every one like this. But who could not open that when that is your starting point? So these are items. This is a rare item. It gives you all the details on the other side for everything about it, including if it requires attunement, wondrous item, rare, and then all of the details on it, and anything extra as well. So we've got a whole bunch of different things here. Like I say, I'm absolutely loving the artwork. Just to very quickly give you a close-up on these shoes, just as an example, because obviously you're seeing it, but you're not seeing it super close. So that is some really nice artwork. And like I say, the details are printed nice and clear on the back. You get, she says, 4 packs in this box set. So obviously that's a lot of items. Here we have creatures. These are more items and more items and creatures by the looks of it. So that's a lot to go with. What else we have in the box is the golden ticket. Obviously, because I haven't gone through all of the details, I cannot tell you entirely what happens when, what's used when, but that's not the point of an unboxing. The unboxing shows you what's in it. So, oh no. I'm pretty sure I say that like every video. Right, so again, you've got your kind of holographic thing to it. Really good quality. It's not just a paper number. It's nice. So there you go. There's that one. I like it. Sorry if that was a bit squint, by the way. I wasn't looking. You also get this cutie patootie packet. Oh, they've given me it pre-prepared. I love that. Thank you, guys. Right. These are, again, your fairground tickets. Who doesn't remember collecting these at arcades and fairgrounds and super fun stuff like that? They are, I'm not going to start pulling them apart for the sake of a video, but they are, just to show you there, they are perforated. They can be separated. Really good quality, better quality than the ones you would actually get. So that shows you that it's going to last a fair few games depending on how you handle them and how they're used. Next up, we have standees for all of our wonderful things. So I'm just going to give you a quick once over there. Now, what I like about these is that they seem to be pretty durable. They are card over plastic, so be aware of that. A mishandling would damage them. But then also what I quite like is that they are printed on both sides. So what you see here, I'm seeing on the other side. They also have a nice variety of not only art styles, but options, including, if we look about here, we've got accessibility included. So you've got wheelchairs. user there, which I think is kind of snazzy that they've actually like, you know, made a point to include everyone, which is pretty cool. So we get 1, 2, 3 of these sized standees, and we also get this one, which includes our Big Mac daddies that will come up at various points, I think, and obviously different tokens as well, which is cool. They are all have a little pack of plastic, well, stands for said standees, which is super snazzy. We have paper map as well. So there we go. Oh, can I do this without it shining? There we go. So again, printed on one side. Good quality print, nice print, totally for that. The cloth one will last longer. I do not know if the cloth, paying for the cloth one was an additional thing in the Kickstarter. I'd need to check with our friend. And I can certainly add that as a detail somewhere. But the paper one, your standard map, still super good quality. You also have your playing cards. As much as possible, it seems, has this nice holographic kind of tint to the boxes and things like that, which I quite like. So it is literally a set of playing cards. I can try. Oh, this one might actually be, yeah, ha, smooth as butter. Right. So on the back, you've got your a really nice print for the back of your playing cards, and then in the playing cards themselves, standard. But then for your kind of characters, so your aces, your kings and queens, you get a really nice piece of art that's also holographic, which I quite like, and your super handy dandy box to keep them nice and safe in. Nice. Okay, only a few more things left in this box, but still, one of them is poster. So again, I don't know what with what came with as standard. I can certainly go and check that and put it in a list somewhere, and what was additional for kickstarting at various different levels. I can go and do a little bit of research for you on that. But this is your poster, A4 sized, really nice quality, really nice print. All I can say is that Hit Point Press seem to have done a super awesome job with this one. As I open this next packet to show you, the art is just unreal. The effort that's been put into the printing, making sure that you've got like loads of holographic, that it's kind of got that, I don't know, just that extra edge over the top of some of the other ones that we see over the years and stuff. But it's super snazzy. And here is, this is what I was unwrapping while I was talking to you, is a really nice enamel kind of button. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how it all comes apart. Yep, so it's like a stabby pin button with some epic closures to make sure wherever you put that, it is not going anywhere. So awesome. And last but not least, she says, trying to get it out of the box without damaging it, we have the book. Now, I'm going to guess by the sheer size of it, this is the main core, everything you could ever need to know. This is not a starter box set. This is an everything you could possibly need box set. I'm going to open it with you. So straight off the bat, your internal cover is beautiful. Bit wacky, but got a lot of detail, got a little thing, like you could spend a little bit of time actually looking at this, perusing it, find the little details that they've snuck in there. And obviously, there you go. Hit Point Press 5e. So, super awesome. Again, you've got the artwork that's been in it. There we go. In it the whole time. And all the different aspects of it. There's a beautiful double-paged artwork hidden in here. And yeah, it's literally taking you through every single little thing, and I am loving this. I can't wait to get my teeth into it. And I'll just leave you that there. Wow, there we go. Amazing. So I am thoroughly impressed with not just obviously I've talked about quality, I've talked about artwork on repeat, so you can tell this is something that I think highly of. But it's not just that. I mean, the amount of stuff that was given, like I know it was a Kickstarter, it all depends on how much that they put into it. Now, just to put into context, this was bought by a group who clubbed together. I did not ask how much they spent because that's none of my business. But what I can do is I can certainly stop popping things out. I can look up what's available now and things like that. And kind of gauge prices. It's so nice. I just realised I left out the things. I started to gently put everything back. The quality of this is just amazing. As I try desperately to put everything back in a similar place so that I know it all fits. The cards are durable, they're textured. Clearly time and money has been put into choosing what is going to be put into this whole set. There is continuity not only in the artwork and style but also the quality. I can't knock any of that either. Overall, I'm just like seriously impressed, and I'm super looking forward to it. If after this beautiful unboxing anybody would like to come and join us, you can find our Heckna booking on the Urban Arcane Games website. Go to tickets and then you'll just basically scroll down. It's in March, and yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. Obviously the content is very clear. It is a horror-esque carnival, so there are going to be trigger warnings. This is going to be what I will call mature content, in the sense of nobody under 18, because let's be honest, I'm not being the reason for nightmares. If you're an adult, you can choose to have that. But also there's obviously things like, I've seen various spiders, I've seen, it's carnival, clowns. So if you have issues with that, it's not the game for you, but don't worry, we'll have something else that totally is. If this is your bag, however, jump on. There's a few tickets left, I think. As it stands right now of me recording this, there are a few tickets left. Come and join us at the table. It's going to be amazing. It is me running it. And a huge shout out to Hit Point Press. I keep wanting to say Express for some reason, I don't know why. For Hit Point Press for producing an absolutely spectacular set here. I'm super impressed. I was excited to run it anyway. Now I am even more thrilled that I get to be the one to run this month. So as always, this is a bit all over the place and disjointed. It's become exceptionally long, and I appreciate you for staying with us for that long. I am going to go now and give you all peace. But if you are interested, come over to Urban Arcane Games and we will run this for you. Also, you know what? If you like what you see here, go and have a look at what else Hit Point Press is producing, because I'm going to guess it's as on point as Heckna is. On that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon.